My boyfriend, M27, wants me, F26, to lose weight but gets upset when the number drops. My boyfriend, M27, wants me, 26F, to lose weight. I'm 5'4"-ish and 124 pounds. It may seem like a healthy weight, but I've always carried weight differently, meaning I do have a bit of a belly, bigger thighs, and arm fat. When we first got together I was almost 140. I work out weekdays. I can't remember the last time LVE had junk food or even a soda, but my pant size isn't going down. There's not noticeable change and it upsets him. He says he'll love me at any weight, but whenever the topic of me losing weight comes up and I tell him how the scale or doctors say I've lost weight, he gets frustrated, accusing the doctor of lying to me or me changing the scale. He's actually bought a different scale before because he says it was broken. I was 130 at the time. Mind you, I may look a bit chubby, but I definitely don't look obese or extremely overweight. My doctor says I'm at a normal and healthy weight. On to tonight. I came home from the gym and just wanted a shower and a hot meal. I was exhausted from work. He comes downstairs and greets me while I'm heating up a leftover steak. He gets upset and tells me I've been getting bigger and how I should have made a healthy choice. I got pissed and told him to bring the scale out. I got onto it and lost 2 pounds since last week. Once again he thinks it's broken and hasn't been speaking to me. I understand he's frustrated, but how does he think I feel knowing my sizes aren't going down? I wear a M or L and a size 7 to 8 in pants. How do I speak to him about it? I've tried to communicate about how he makes me feel and how I'm trying. Move on to the comment. Your boyfriend is abusive and shaming you. He sounds like a fucking asshole. You are at a healthy weight. Even if you weren't, it's fucked up to talk to you like that. Fuck that guy. This here. He has no right to tell you how to look or live in your body. If he can control you in that way, what other things will he decide he can control in your life? This all could get so much worse. Don't let him take it any further. If he reacts poorly when you tell him what his behavior is and how you'll no longer accept it, you know he's truly showing you who he is. Honestly though, don't fuck that guy. Ban him, he is abusive. Definitely. 124 is a healthy weight for that height. If he wants a skinny girl, he should date a bulimic, and deal with her teeth and hair falling out. He is going to cause you to have an eating disorder. I don't see how you can safely stay with him. He is actively trying to make her so unsure about her intake that she just chooses not to eat at all. Or so unsure about herself she won't ever leave him. That's what abusers do. Lower your self-esteem so that you think you're not good enough, and no one else would want you. Plus weighing you. He sounds so controlling. Obviously can't admit when he's wrong. And how is he not speaking to you? He was being an and he's mad at you. Why are you with a person who literally weighs you? At first I thought he did it for my best interest because he seemed really happy for me when I finally was under 140. He took me to celebrate and told me he proud he was of me. I thought he was still trying to go through my accomplishments with me. He sounds self-obsessed and wants his idea of what a girlfriend should look like. If you're healthy and your doctor says you're good, tell the BF to pound salt. Exactly, he wants her whole body to change into something it's not. He can fuck right off. I'm sorry honey, but this is not okay. Look, you are so much more than a number on a scale. You deserve to be celebrated for who you are, what you do. He isn't trying to celebrate accomplishments that are important to you. He is keeping you insecure and bullying you into his aesthetic. He doesn't care about what's best for you. He's shallow and controlling. And he's absolutely fucking stupid. He doesn't understand a thing about human bodies or even motherfucking scales and weight measurement tools. He did it to control you. Girl, get out of there. You're at a healthy weight and a little tummy bump is nothing to worry about. It protects your uterus. This isn't like graduating from school or something. Losing weight when you're already at a healthy weight isn't an accomplishment to be celebrated or necessarily even pursued. Your boyfriend sucks. It sounds like he's upset that your body isn't magically shaping itself into the figure he expects it to every time you lose weight. He's a really cruel person for constantly harping about your weight, and it's only going to severely affect your self-esteem and self-image if you stay with him and let him keep dragging you down like this. Find someone who gives you positive reinforcement and unconditional love instead. You are a perfectly normal weight. He seems very shallow. Is this someone you really want in your future? He says he will love you at any weight. DRS tell you that you are a healthy weight. You sound happy with your body. BF criticizes you when you don't eat healthy 24/7. Hell, if you weighed 300 pounds, how he speaks to you still wouldn't be okay. That's not what love looks like. He's gaslighting the shit out of you. He wants you to develop an eating disorder and become unhealthily thin. You are almost exactly in the middle of the healthy weight range for your height. Your boyfriend is being a major op. I would never do this to anyone, especially my GF. Is my boyfriend got a dad bod? Yes. Do I think he's less sexy because of it? No. Would I ever make those comments to him? Absolutely not. That's not how you motivate someone to lose weight, which you don't need to do. This he does not only seems shallow but a big gaslighter and asshole as well. This is the person who is supposed to be supportive and attentive and care about you. I think it's time to find a new boyfriend. And how is steak not healthy choice? Op, you say you understand why he is frustrated. Please think why. Why does he have the right to be frustrated about your weight? You never say if you are happy with how you look or how you feel. He doesn't have any right to be frustrated or to tell you to drop some weight. Please walk away, he is not good for you and doesn't love you. You deserve so much better. I have a great way for you to lose some weight fast. Drop the controlling body image obsessed boyfriend and move on with your life. You don't need that noise. He won't change trying to control you. You will never meet his unrealistic expectations and standards for your body. He challenges what your doctor tells you, that you're fit and healthy. Where did he study medicine and get his MD that he knows better than your DR? You do not need to lose weight other than your controlling BF. It's past time to kick him to the curb. Odds are very high that he doesn't really care about your weight, per se. This is just a tool he uses to make you feel bad about yourself and keep you constantly dancing for his approval. No amount of weight loss will ever be enough for him, because it's not really about your weight, it's about him feeling like he has control over you, and about keeping you feeling too insecure about yourself to break up with him. You don't deserve to be treated this way, and you can absolutely find someone better than him who's capable of being in a healthy relationship. He definitely doesn't care about her weight, per se. He's made that clear when she loses weight and he gets mad. He probably does care about the shape of her body. But maybe not, maybe it's just about controlling her. Op, have you heard of Iwe? It's a body neutrality movement led by Jamila Jamil. She battled with eating disorders for a long time and is very open about the very permanent damage done to her body. Iwe is about what you value about yourself, outside of what you look like. It's about what your body can do. It's about who you are. It's about removing guilt and shame. OMG, why are you with someone like that? Would you want the father of your kids to talk to them like that? This one really opened my eyes. I can't imagine letting my kids around this. I'll be having a conversation with him tomorrow. If it's the same circles, I'll pack a bag. Imagine your kid, about to hit a growth spurt and starving, dad starts making shitty comments about what she is eating. Imagine the look on her face when dad shakes her for wanting ice cream like the other kids. From what you've described, he sounds overly invested in your body weight in a way that comes off as controlling. I find it especially worrisome that he gives you the silent treatment when he's upset at you. I think you should tell him that, while you're appreciative of his concern about your health is between you and your doctor. Be firm and kind, but be ready to remind him if it's necessary. I really hope you two come to a helpful and stress-free resolution to this issue. You speak to him about it like this. Respectfully, EFFU and kick rocks. Your BF is trash and you need to drop the weight of him trailing behind you whining about a body that a good man would love to have and appreciate. Love yourself, because he's going to send you into some serious body image issues. The doctor is lying? The scale is broken? This is some hardcore gaslighting. This man is trying to mess with your head on purpose and is attempting to make you feel inadequate and self-conscious. He's not a good guy, I'm sorry to say. And sadly, you cannot converse a man like this out of his toxic behaviors. Get as far away as possible from this guy. He is giving you an eating disorder. You are a perfectly healthy weight, especially for someone regularly exercising at your height. Muscle weighs more than fat. FFS. Look. I'm 5 feet 2 inches 130, and strong. Do you want your body to be able to do stuff? Run, jump, lift, freaking live? Or do you want your body to be a trophy on his wall while he belittles and bullies you? Hell, if you weighed 300 pounds, how he speaks to you still wouldn't be okay. That's not what love looks like. Also, imagine staying with this guy. Imagine recovering from pregnancy and birth. How long would he wait to start harassing you about losing the baby weight? What if you had complications? This is honestly the case of people not knowing that women can all carry their weight differently. He's focusing on specific areas to tell you that you aren't losing weight, ignoring you as a whole. Honestly, this seems pretty toxic. He isn't your doctor and therefore should not be giving you health advice after you have already seen a doctor. He seems like the kind of guy that lusts after women with extreme eating disorders and thinks that their bodies at that moment are peak, and when they are at a stable and healthy weight she is fat. I would have the calm conversation with him. Lots of commenters have given you solid advice. However, I would ask if you plan on having kids. Because he's the type of guy that'll make a scene over a pregnant weight gain. He doesn't love you no matter what your body looks like, or what you weigh. You lost almost 20 pounds for him, which you should only ever do for yourself and only for healthy reasons, and because you are naturally curvy and he's too blind with shallow selfishness, he can't see what's right in front of him. You are perfect as is. He'll never be satisfied. He doesn't love you, he loves some fantasy of what he thinks you should be in order to make him happy. A fantasy most likely based off of porn or some unrealistic appearance he idolizes. You've tried to make him see how this makes you feel, and he doesn't listen. He won't. You can't make him do something he doesn't want to do. How is that love? To do. How is that love? To do.